Some may say there are 9,372 of them in the group. Some may also say that they're the originals, the original Dondadas. However, I just say they are the pinnacle, the best representation. Never quitting, never giving up, and having sheer determination to get it by any means necessary. So welcome everybody. This is The Bars. What's good? What's cracking? What's happening, family? It's your boy Tubby, and welcome back to another episode of my favourite show, The Bars. Yes, my favourite show. The best album review show. I love the ring to that still. Oh, now I still can't believe it's my thing. But fam, welcome. Today is a very special one. A very, very special episode. Because this is the very beginning of my British musical journey. And I'm very glad I can share it with the people then, my family. So, let's get into this. So boom, this album right here is very, very important, not only to me, but I think should be very, very important to the country and to anybody that represents black culture, especially in the UK. I remember coming in from school, watching my older brothers sit by the radio, with their 3210, messaging these numbers, fam. I'm like, bro, what are you man doing? What are you man doing, fam? 2-2's out of nowhere, you hear, hey yo, live inside, big up the man inside, my G Tubby. I say, right, the man just say my name on the radio, fam. Man was gassed, blood. The Light FM, Flight FM, I was locked in with my older brothers, fam, thinking, bro, man is a celebrity now. I have made it, man. My brothers shouted man out, all live on radio. Bruv, it was mad. So these men were seen as the originators, the original Dondadas of black, urban, that's what they call it, street music, and they were a perfect representation of us young black boys from the bits, from the ends, from the council estates, from the areas, and it gave us a positive outlook whilst we're on this musical journey to really show us that, boom, if you work hard enough, if you stay determined and if you stay focused on what you love, which is this music thing, there is a very, very, very big, yes bro, not slim, a very, very big chance that you can live out your dream. And these lot showed me and all of my peers and anybody my age that it most definitely can be done. And honestly, we need to really give this group their dues and their flowers, because they are so important to our culture that I don't think people give them enough. They don't give them enough ratings, man, and we don't talk about them and hail them up in the highest regards like we should. These artists, I should say, are definitely the probably the first representation I ever saw on a TV screen. First time I ever saw a group of young black boys from the ends on TV bossing up the place with big budget videos. I was mesmerized, fam. Man was like, I could not believe that this was a real life, fam. So the album that we are reviewing today is legendary. Every single person my age and older that loves British music will know at least 2 of their songs. No doubt about it. And one of them you will know word for word from the first MC to the last. And if you lot don't know by now, the album was performed by none other than the incredible, amazing, the So Solid crew. They don't know. This album right here was genuinely the introduction to me hearing British MCs on a tune. Prior to this, as you probably know, it was drum and bass. Then I heard hip hop, and we had nothing similar. Well, I haven't heard nothing similar yet. You know, of course we had the underground hip hop artists, which I learned later on, but I didn't hear British guys rapping with a British accent on something that sounded British, fam. And these lot, Soul Solid Crew, bruv, the music videos, the production of these music videos, and they were all on par with the Busta Rhymeses, the Ja Rules, and 50 Cents. Like, these music videos were all on point and on par, bruv. The Audi TTs driving up and down the road, the explosions, man, I mean, chased in the trucks, bruv, like, bruv. And I used to think, raw, these youths are British, fam. These are from the ends, like, man. These men are from South, from the estates, from the roads. And these lot are successful, fam. Like, it really opened my eyes to, you really can do it. These were the first representation of people that look like man. See these men on top of the pops, bro. These men were on top of the pops doing, you don't know, bro, are you nuts, fam? This, blood, we need to give these lot so much more credit, honestly, fam. So the Soul Solid Crew consisted of so many various artists. Obviously, the standout ones that we know, of course, were Mr. Mega Man, who was like the general. He's the guy that got the group together, from what I know, from my knowledge. He's the guy that got the group together and transpired all the greatness that was to come for the Soul Solid Crew. So definitely Mega Man is just, in my mind, he's our Master P, a guy that had to do it yourself, grit and determination, by any means necessary. Own your stuff, keep it moving, keep going regardless. Don't let nobody hold you back. I mean, everybody tried to shut down the Soul Solid Crew. Every club, every radio station. Megs, Harvey the sweet boy. Harvey's lit. Absolutely killing it now as well. Big up Harvey. Harvey was the sweet boy. Romeo was like Super Saiyan 7 sweet boy, fam. Like Super Saiyan 10 sweet boy. Romeo was on a mad thing, fam. All now Romeo's still like that. He needs to teach me, fam. Of course, my favourite, probably one of the most underrated artists in the UK, period, bruv. That we, especially rappers like myself, I always hold this brother close to my heart, fam. Swiss. Oh my God. What an artist, bro. What an MC, what a rapper, what a representation of conscious music. He can be greedy, he does his little grease thing on the side, but ultimately his conscious mindset, up until today, I think is genuinely incredible and so inspiring. So if you really lot get a chance, yeah, go check out people like Swiss, Oxide and Neutrino, who had an incredible solo run as well, like as a duo, which I think was just sick. Mac, who was greasy, fam. Mac was one of the greasy MCs. Scat D was my personal favourite MC out of the crew. I thought Scat was deep as, fam. I loved his voice as well. And then we had, I think, Morgan, the Twins. Oh, bro, like I said, there's like 9 million of these guys, bro. However, in a crew full of bare man, from the Mega Man, Cash, Asher D, Romeo, Harvey, all the ones we know, there was an individual in the group that I think really we have to give a big props. The most influential, yes, one of the most influential individuals in this crew was none other than Lisa Mafia. I feel Lisa Mafia does not get the props or the flowers that she deserves. She was in a male-dominated industry amongst bare man, representing women, fam, and doing her thing like a G, from the swag, the voice, the tone, the cadences that she always used. Do you know what I mean? And she was really representing young black girls in a time where there wasn't much, or wasn't anything representing young black girls, especially in the music, in the music industry, in the rap industry. I didn't know it was called garage then, like I said, like. So we really need to rate Lisa Mafia, you know. Lisa Mafia is a G, bro. And she's changed and inspired so many young women up until today that are in the music industry. So we need to really rate her. We know the man them smacked it. The Megas, the Harveys, the Romeos, Asher D, obviously. Scat D, Oxide. We know them man that killed it, don't get me wrong. But we really need to rate Lisa Mafia because she was a woman amongst bare man and still represented. Just put women on the map, especially black women on the map, especially in a time where they were so underrepresented and in such a male-dominant industry as well. So big up Lisa Mafia. My favourite part about this thing, about this pamphlet, yeah? bruv, the shout outs are so gangster, blood. Oh my days, fam. The shout outs are so hood, bruv. Oh, fam. Aye, listen, but the beauty of it is they're representing the man them, fam. They are representing the bits and the man them, cuz. And I wouldn't want it any other way, blood. It is so lit. Air Mega Man shout. Listen, Mega Man's first on the list. Big up next. But here's Mega Man shout. First line. Mega Man shout out, yeah? Firstly, I send a shout out to me, myself, and I. Because I don't feel I get the respect and honour that I should receive now. Enough love to the streets. Asher D, very simple, you know. Asher D, here's Asher D shout out. Big up my mum and the haters for giving me something to write about. Fam, no, that's it. Bro, man's thing was one sentence, blood. Fam, you such a G, bro. Yeah, if you do ever get it, it's all the, I would say the main people. I'm pretty sure there's way more, bro. There was bad people in this crew, bro. Every single person that are in the crew, you know what I mean, that was popping. So the standout tracks on this album were, of course, do you know what? Nah, do you know what? I say standout tracks, bro, but blood. Every single tune these got dropped off this album are absolutely sick. Never seen, never heard, never happened, never occurred. And of course, 21 Seconds was absolutely epic, bro. From the video, the concept, everything, just cold. They don't know about my crew. They don't know what I do. They don't know about my flow. They don't know where I go. Are you alright? No. Rabbit us, right. Rabbit us, right. Number one pick. So many bangers on this album. But not my number one pick, yeah, is a tune that really actually introduced me to grime. This song introduced me to grime. It was more the beat that introduced me to grime, that I thought was actually grime. I thought this was the first grime tune. And I heard this on Delight FM. Or was it Deja? No, it might have been Deja. And I'm sure they did it live. I'm sure Romeo and Asher D did it live. And when I heard the beat, check this, bruv. This tune here, cuz, all now in the rave.
Too hard for you.
Boom! So that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. So solid. They Don't Know. It's an album that if you're from the UK and you love anything to do with British black culture, then the incredible, inspirational Soul Solid crew. So big up the Soul Solid crew. They Don't Know is today's album, and if you don't know, you need to get to know. That was blatantly coming, innit? But thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that notification bell when I re-upload. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Add me up on your Instagram at ToppyBoyMusic, of course. Go shop the merch at Grown Treasure. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this was The Bars. Love, peace, and chicken grease.